Good morning guys. Today's video I thought I'd go through a quick couple tips for if you're planning to sort of rejuvenate a border or if you're planning to plant up a border from scratch. So to be clear, I'm no expert when it comes to ornamentals, much more interested in vegetable growing. But last year I had my sort of garden redesigned by a professional designer, and as part of that he explained a few sort of tips to sort of how to lay out and plant your border so that it looks the best. Now I'll put up a couple of pictures from the summer so you can sort of see the border, and then I'll kind of explain some of those. So you'll have to excuse the border for now. It is late winter and everything is kind of dead and dying. But a couple of things to note when you're planting a border, and this is a big tip, which is repetition. So if you see here, there's a sort of silver birch tree here. There's another one here, and then there's another one further on. When that's in leaf, that gives it a nice sense of structure. Another thing is color, repetition of color. So you've got this sort of yellow euphorbia here, and then further down you can see you've got it again. So repeating planting is one key tip to making the garden border look the best it can. So tip number 2 is to sort of plant in threes. The reason planting in threes, or to be honest any odd number, is to give the garden a more sort of natural look. So I'm just doing it here with some chives underneath this plum tree that I've got here. So I'm going to sort of dot them around in little clumps, and in that way there'll be a nice sort of clump of chives, hopefully grown quite healthy with the nice sort of pink flowers. And then I could then again, using step 1, maybe repeat that further down so that you get a nice sort of nice aesthetically pleasing look to the border. Right, so the final tip is the use of the colour wheel, and I'll put a copy of the colour wheel up right now. But the idea is that certain colours work well together. For example, purple and orange, or purple and yellow, they naturally look well together. So it's not to say you can't do whatever colours you want, because at the end of the day it's your garden, your taste. But a bit like your sort of house, having like a theme makes it look a bit more natural, a bit more like the garden or the border belongs in that space. So by using the color wheel and steps 1 and tip 1 and tip 2, you can hopefully get a border that looks really natural. It complements the garden and obviously gives you a lot of sort of satisfaction as well. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm no expert, but these were some tips given to me by a professional garden designer. And I hope you find them useful, especially as we're approaching spring and people are going to be sort of getting back into gardening. Bear these tips in mind, and hopefully you'll have a really nice looking border. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all soon for more videos.